In some cases, my wife will say, just don't fix it. We've got it under control. Well, how do you fix it? How do you fix it? How do you fix it for people? How do you help them have a better life? How do you do it? What's the secret of doing that to help people have a better life? Well, I believe that it is in doing what we're doing with the foundation. The foundation's goal, the foundation's purpose is to help you, your family, and friends to have a better life. And we do that by providing free success and money classes for anyone, anywhere. Now, how do you share with others? Well, one of the great things that we've created, and I've got to tip my hat to our tech team with Ethan and Josh and the whole team that has created this wonderful way of doing it, is that the way that you can make extra money for your investment accounts. Because the one thing that every adult wishes they would have done was to started sharing with others, and more importantly, learning the system, but more importantly, doing it, pulling the trigger and making it happen. A lot of people, they learn things, but they don't pull the trigger. They don't do it. I would rather have learned a fifth of the stuff and actually go do it. It's not about how much you know, it's how much are you doing? Are you actually doing it? I want you to simplify and then multiply. We don't want to spend all of our time just studying the nuances. I want you to pull the trigger. I want you to make it happen. And one of the biggest things that we have is the ability to share with others. Now, we know from experience that if you really want to make a difference in a person's life, if they simply start investing at an earlier age, then their world changes. Success is a habit. It's a habit that people get into over a period of time. Successful people, wealthy people, they're not this simple flash in a pan. You see somebody on TikTok or something like that waving all this money they made. Well, most of that's crap. We're looking for long-term solutions. We're looking to build a whole orchard of money trees. We're creating wealth. And the way we do that is by doing the 7 steps, by doing the 7 habits. There's 7 secrets that people do that will make them successful. And one of the biggest ones is to help other people. And so we've created a system where you can share with others. And again, as a foundation, we had a big decision to make. We could have just taken this money and spent it, on ads and ran videos and stuff like that and just paid for them, or we could give it to you, and we wanted to give it to you. So when you come in here and you sign up and log in, so come over to number 7 and log in, then you can come over here to courses, and then number 2, courses 2, and then B. Make money by sharing your link and encouraging others to start going to class. Remember, we're nonprofit. We're an educational charity. So we don't need to sell you this stuff. Our goal is to help you get to your next level. But when you come here, you click on 2B right here, and this is the key. This is the key. Everybody has their own unique link. And so you can see if you need to copy it, you can simply come down here and copy it. You can copy it right here, and it'll put that onto your clipboard. And then you can message it to people, or you can text it to people. It's even got a text system here that you can click on it and it'll text it to someone. And if you want your own QR code, you simply click on this link right here and it will email you your own personalized QR code. Now, how do you enroll people? Well, I mean, this is all I do is as I'm talking to somebody, I say, you know what? I found this wonderful nonprofit foundation called Success and Money Foundation. They teach kids, teens, young adults, and actually us adults about success and money. They are a network of best-selling authors and educators and entrepreneurs that are dedicated to helping us have a better life. And they do that by providing free success and money classes for anyone, anywhere. And as a result, they allow us to give access to these classes to friends and family. Would you like to have access to these wonderful classes? And they always say, yeah, good. Pull out your phone. And I literally will copy my link here, and then I'll text it to them. And then after I text it to them, I say, okay, pull it up. It'll only take you about 1 minute to do this. Let me make sure that it works for you so that you have access to all these wonderful classes. I text it to them. They click on the link. They put their first name, their last name, a good email. Make sure it's a good email because that's how you log back in. And a gamer name. You get a display name. And then just a few more pieces of information on there. They'll click on it. And then when they do that, they have access to hundreds of hours of online classes that have access to all these wonderful entrepreneurs, all these great people that are going to teach them about success and money. And that's how you do it. So after they've done that, simply come back here to courses. And here's all the different ways that you can earn money by simply going to online classes. Now, what's the catch? Well, we're a nonprofit educational foundation. We're a charity. My wife and I and others have already put money into the foundation. My wife and I did $3 million. And as it makes money, we give that money away. We've given money to thousands and thousands and thousands of people to help them get started. So there's not a reason why you can't get started. And our goal is to give you a small little money tree, and then it's your job to start taking care of that money tree. And then as it produces fruit, we want you to grow more money trees and eventually a whole orchard of money trees. But you can go through all these wonderful classes and you can do it just like that. There's all the books that I've written are all here under 2.12. There's the books that you have access to. You can go to many of these classes in different languages, and there's ways that you can earn money. But the real key right here is to be able to share your link, because the real goal is to get people to watch the Share the Wealth and Win. The Share the Wealth and Win has two pieces to it. One is the Share the Wealth and Win. The other one is Create Your Wealth and Win, which is a 7-step game plan where we go through and we show you all the wonderful things on the website. The good news is we have a lot of classes on the website. The bad news is we have a lot of classes on the website. So we want to teach you how to do this so that it's so simple that you can manage it on the back of an envelope and on one piece of paper and on your phone. That's the goal. As we teach you the 7 steps, that's what we want you to do. We want to teach you how to make more money. We want you to be able to manage that money on your phone and on one piece of paper. We want you to give some away. We want you to automatically invest, and we want to have a fun way to teach you how to be able to save and spend. Those are the first 5, and that's a funnel. That's a funnel. So everybody's going to have money coming into the world. The good news is every one of you are going to have money coming in your world. Between $1 and $10 million in your lifetime. That's the good news. The bad news is the vast majority of people are going to die broken in debt because they don't know how to make their money grow and they don't know how to invest it. And we are going to teach you the simplest way to do it. And there's 4 ways to invest, and we're going to tell you not to do 2 of them, but that is the funnel. And then the second funnel that we want to teach you is step 6 and 7, which is you got to add real estate and business. Each of you need to have a small business and turn it into a large business, and you need to work on your business, not in your business. And we have wonderful classes to teach you how to do that. And then number 7 is the ultimate, the wealth formula. Make money from your real estate, make money from your businesses, make money from your job, put that away into separate accounts, and then have it invested so that it makes more money and have it go up in value. So it's beat inflation. You can't just leave it in your bank account. You've got to get it invested. And then from there, you do that over time, and that equals wealth. So the key is we want you to share with others. Here's the problem, guys. The bad news is your kids are in trouble. You're in trouble. The rest of the world is ganging up. The rest of the world is trying to feed their people. China, India, there's 8 billion people on this planet right now, and many of them we want to help as many people as possible, but it's a challenge. And your job, your goal is to help your family to have a better life. And if you can simply do some things to do that, that will do it. So we want you to share your link. Share your link right here. You simply go to courses, then 2, and then B, and there's your link right there. You can find it over here under number 7. You can share your link over here. It's under number 7 as well. And you can share your link with others. Simply come over here, you click on it, go grab it right here, and copy, paste it, and send it to a friend, and then get them signed up. Now, when you do that, guess what? Your job just got started. Your job is to be their cheerleader. It's your job to be their supporter. So when you enroll someone, then you come down here to the top enrollers. All the people you enrolled come to this area right here, and you can go click on your name, and you can see all the people you've enrolled and how many hours they spent in the last 24 hours, last 7 days, 30 days, and all time, because your job, your goal is to be that cheerleader. Your job is to encourage them. Your job is to recognize them for what they're doing, because it's lonely out there, and what we're doing is different. I mean, we're counter to what a lot of the world says to do. A lot of the world says just sit on your butt and watch TikToks all day. Then you become a slave to the other people. We don't want that. So your job is to be that enroller and then to celebrate with them. Then your job also is to create your own little mastermind. The people you enroll are part of your mastermind, and you can have fun with that, and you can keep track of all the different hours. Here's the top enrollers right here. And you can see that when you click on that, it's going to pull up everybody. We spent a fortune building this thing. But you can see, we'll just look at the last 30 days, for example, right here. And you can come down here and you can click on one of these people right here. Let's just click on it right there. And it's going to pull up all of the students that he has. And then it'll show you how many hours that they've got all time, the last 30 days and so forth. So that's kind of the key to that. You can see how your students are doing, and then your job is to be the cheerleader of that. We also have groups right here. So you come down to groups and you can say, all right, well, show me the high school groups. So we have all these high schools around the world that compete with each other inside the high schools. The grades compete with each other inside the grades. The students compete with each other. So you can see here's just some of the high schools that we have here. And then, of course, all the subgroups are right here and all the individuals are right here and how much money that they've made. You can see we got a lot of students that have made money for their investment accounts, which is pretty dang cool. And you can come over here and just simply click on one of the schools right here, and it will just pull the data just for that high school, which is pretty amazing. The goal is to have this so that it's fun and educational. But the real goal, the real thing we're trying to do is we're trying to get you to take some action. It's not what you know, it's what you do. And most people just sit on their hiney and they don't do anything. We don't want that. We want you to go do it, pull the trigger and make it happen. So if you really want to change the world, this is how you do it. The government's not going to fix it for you. The government can't even fix it for themselves. The family's not going to fix it for you. The guy in the mirror is the only one that's going to fix it. And your job is not only to help fix it, but also help your family by teaching them what's more important, money or knowledge. If you can only give one thing to somebody you love, money, knowledge, or a good experience with money, what would you give them? Well, what do we give them? We usually just give them money. Hey, here's the keys to the Ferrari. Please don't wreck it. No, we're going to go get into the van and go to the church parking lot, and I'm going to teach you how to drive. Because my job is to get you as self-independent as possible. Well, that's what you got to do with your kids. And the reason we do all this stuff is to help these family members have a better life. The foundation was designed for you to help your family. This foundation was designed to help you to have and to help your family. So this has been Tom Painter. Thanks for sharing. Thanks for being part of our organization. Thanks for making a difference. Learn, earn, and return. Remember, every life is precious. Make a difference, make it happen. Every life is precious. And the last big thing that I've learned is you're a miracle. You are a miracle. And those around you are miracles.